Okay, forgive me a moment while I just have a look around and see if there's anything that I can click on.
The dummy wore a traditional Puro costume. At least, I guess it was a dummy.
No, he just uses plastinated bodies, George.
I gave the dummy Puro a tentative prod, but it didn't move.
Prod. Does anyone ever use that move when they're playing Worms? It always seemed kind of pointless to me. There's nothing here I can click on.
She reminded me of a girl I dated back in high school. Come to think of it, the dummy had more personality.
Well, surely that says something about yourself as well.
As I was about to touch the dummy, I realized it had the same color eyes as Nico. The strange thing was, I hadn't realized I'd noticed the color of Nico's eyes.
Oh, so you just went round for sex and now you're falling in love.
It was an antique phonograph, the kind you have to wind by hand.
Cool, let's see if we can turn it on, because I don't know if you've noticed, but there's actually no music in this scene at all. Oh, apologies guys, I did actually turn the music down a bit too low for you to hear this properly. I thought it might have stopped by now. I wonder if I can turn it off. No, don't wind it more, that music's annoying as hell. Okay, screw it, let's just get on with things.
The guy's spoon-shaped face was mournful and humorless. He looked like a vegetarian in a slaughterhouse.
He has a spoon-shaped face, apparently. He is a spoony bod.
Excuse me?
Bonjour, monsieur. Please, come in. Welcome. Leave the mundane world behind, but in these four walls, fantasy is king.
I don't want a costume.
Didn't you ever dress up when you were a child?
Not that I remember.
Incredible! You'll be telling me next that you never shared your elder sister's lingerie.
I don't have a sister, and I think I'd look pretty silly in a brassiere. I just need some information.
Of course. How can I help you?
I jerked off into this tissue. Can you tell me how many viable sperm I have?
Does this dirty tissue mean anything to you?
Let me smell that. Bestheimer's number 7, white pancake.
Theatrical grease paint, right?
Oui, monsieur. La crème de la crème of Thespian accoutrement.
Have you sold any of it recently?
Yes, 2 cans.
Oh my god, I just can't get over that he smelled that. Oh my god.
What does this tool mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur.
Oh, well that was brief. You sure you don't want to smell it?
Do you want this red nose back?
Not after it's been worn, thank you.
No, because that would be gross, right? Okay, time to question him about the people.
Have you heard of a man named Plantile?
I do not recall anyone of that name.
I'm looking for a man who hired a clown costume from you.
Oui, monsieur. I do not see how I can help.
Don't you keep a record of costumes that you've rented out?
Of course, monsieur, but...
Well, then, I'd like to check your records. Give me the names of everyone who's rented a clown suit.
Impossible. There are too many.
You're not a policeman, George.
The clown I'm looking for is a cold-blooded killer. Give me his name, and I'll see he's brought to justice.
I'd help you if I could, but you can't expect me to remember all my customers. You see, the clown costume is our most popular line, monsieur. On average, we hire out more than 30 clown suits a week.
Yeah,
You'll
right.
have to give me more to go by. A description, perhaps?
I can do better than that. I have a photo.
How come clowns are so popular?
I think it has something to do with their unpredictable nature.
Personally, I think clowns should be banned, along with mimes.
Oh, come now. Who doesn't love clowns?
Me, for one.
I don't remember George being such a dick when I played it when I was younger.
Do you recognize this man?
Ah oui? He was here this morning.
Well, hey, plot development.
He chose 2 costumes. Bozo the clown and Seamus the pixie.
A pixie?
Very smart. Green silk with a taffeta lining. He
Gay.
gave me his name as Monsieur Khan.
Okay, now I have a name, I can go harass Todrick again, so let's get out of here.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
My pleasure, monsieur. Allow me to shake you by the hand.
Huh?
It's a trap!
Well, okay.
Oh, the old hand buzzer gag.
What are you trying to do, kill me?
You did not find it amusing?
I never saw the funny side of electroshock therapy.
Eh bien, it is yours to keep. A gift?
Do I need a license?
No, but I give you a word of warning, monsieur.
What?
Remember to switch it off before you visit the toilet.
Actually, some good advice there. Okay, let's go back to Nico's apartment so I can use her phone and call Todrick. I'm actually kind of disappointed there wasn't more interesting things to do in that costume shop. But I do have a nice new toy in the form of that electric hand buzzer, so let's see if we can wreak havoc with that baby. Maybe the SFX is that one-time mad aliquot of music there when something interesting happens, and music is just the background ambient music, which you can barely hear anyway.
Salut, George. What news?
I've been to the costume shop.
You know, usually people have some follow-up conversation when they start a sentence.
Yeah, I like it. What are you supposed to be?
Ho ho!
I didn't hire a costume. These are my clothes and you know it.
Did you ask about the clown?
Yeah. He used the name... He hired 2 costumes, the clown and a pixie.
Then we're one jump ahead of him.
How do you make that out?
He probably plans to use the pixie suit next time he kills.
Oh, God, don't let it be me. I don't deserve to die at the hands of a pixie.
Don't be silly, George. That won't happen.
Oh, no?
No, because every time you see a pixie, you're going to run like hell.
I don't know if that was supposed to be funny, but let's try to shock Nico.
The guy at the novelty shop gave me this.
What is it?
A hand buzzer. You put it in your hand and give people electric shocks.
Why?
It's a gag. A practical joke.
If you ever use it on me, I'll break your arm.
Okay. I get the picture.
Disappointing. I really wanted to use that.
What are you doing to help trace the killer clown?
Research, George.
Yeah? You have a copy of the clown's yearbook?
I have a telephone and lots of contacts.
Oh. Well, did you find anything useful?
Not yet. I'm employing my first and most useful weapon.
Dark Templars?
Patience.
Oh, I've heard of that. Isn't it a substitute for decisive thinking?
Stillbird, you fool! She's never gonna have sex with you if you insult her.
Have you found out any more about the murders?
Well, it may be nothing, but both the clown's victims visited Paris earlier this year.
When?
The second week of July. They were both here at the same time.
Did they meet?
I don't know, but I can't imagine it was coincidence.
So the plot thickens. Right, let's phone Todrick.
May I use your telephone?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
On the plus side, if Todrick's phoned the police about me harassing him, they would trace the call back to Nico and not to me.
Hello? Who is this?
It's your stalker.
It's George Stobart again. What now?
Okay, Todrick, I've got his goddamn name. Now tell me what I want to know.
I found out the name of the guy I'm looking for. Is that so? Yeah. It's... You know who I'm talking about, don't you?
Yes, I delivered the suit to his hotel. The Hotel Ubu.
Finally!
I don't remember the room number.
That's fine, I don't care. I've finally got somewhere to look.
The second room on the right-hand side of the corridor.
Thanks, Todrick. That's all I wanted to know. Now I've got you, Mr. Clown.
I can't believe you actually just said thanks to Todrick.
Now we're getting somewhere. Do you know the Hotel Ubu?
The Ubu? Yes, I do.
Woohoo!
That's where the clown stayed.
Good work, George.
Okay, feels like we're making some headway into this investigation. Let's go to Hotel Ubu and look for more evidence.
See you later.
Where are you going now?
Are you
I could go
serious?
hang
I
out
just
at the
told
Hotel
you.
Ubu.
Watch out for Khan, George.
Don't worry, I will.
Okay, as we head over to Hotel Ubu, we're going through a scene change, so I think this is a good place to end part 2 of this Let's Play. From here on, a lot of the characters that you meet might have things to say that aren't necessarily relevant to forward the story, but I'm going to show them to you anyway, because I like to get a more complete view of what the game has to offer. If you want to see me skip through all that and just focus on things that will move the plot along, then leave some comments and let me know. If not, I'm just going to explore everything as I come across it. Be sure to visit the website, spencerbedlam.com, and I'll see you in part 3.